Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well, thank you for asking. Beginning this interview, could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Bryanne Moore. I am a graduating senior at Central State University. I plan to become a juvenile probation officer. Um, During my years at Central State University, I was a dancing belle for the year 2014-2015, and I danced with Infinity Dance Team.
Thank you. Could you tell me some strengths and weaknesses that you feel that you carry?
A strength that I carry would be patience. Dealing with juveniles, you have to have patience because you're not just dealing with the juvenile, you're dealing with the family as well as the school and the other families or the other communities or whatever you have to deal with during that time. And the weakness would be bringing the juvenile too close to home, not being able to separate family from work.
With working with juveniles, what do you feel that are some important factors?
Important factors would be responsibility, dependability, caring, honesty, and a good listener. Because juveniles need someone who's going to be there for them like 24/7. Because obviously they don't have that particular other one, such as family, to help them. So they need that probation officer to be there and put them into a positive atmosphere.
Thank you. What motivates you to work with the youth?
What motivated me would be my mentor, Rebecca. She put me into extracurricular activities such as cheerleading and dancing and double dutch. So she always had me doing something positive with myself. And I always thought going down the street like other people not being positive. So kind of being in the negative atmosphere brought them negative. But I was always being put in a positive atmosphere. So it made me look at things differently. And I always wanted to help others.
Thank you. How do you work with the juvenile that is not willing to work with you? What do you feel that are some particular factors or skills that you feel that you bring to the table that can separate you from the rest of your coworkers?
Being in the being from a background of poverty and just being around people who are the same as me, it really, I would say that would be something that connects me to them rather than everyone else. So just having that connection to juveniles, it would probably bring us closer and being able to relate to them.
Thank you. Was working with juveniles your first career choice?
Yes, I feel like if you catch the juvenile when they will catch the problem when it's younger, then it could probably hinder them from becoming criminals once they get older. So I always have a sense of helping children and just being that backbone that they need that they don't get at home or off the community.
In the professional workforce, there are certain situations where you have to work with a team, or actually when you're given the option of working with a team and being remaining an individual and working by yourself. Which one do you feel that you work best at, with the team, excuse me, or as an individual?
Honestly, I would say I work well both ways with the team because you have other people putting in input on what you already have individually because it's just my thoughts and what I have down. But as a team, you can have other people putting their input on what you thought and just making it better. So I believe that I work best both ways.
Thank you. Do you have any previous work experience with the youth?
Yes. I started working with children in high school. I was probably around the age of 14. I worked at a daycare. And during summers, I work with 5 and 6-year-olds for a summer camp. And throughout the year, I'm a double dutch coach from the grade 2nd until high school and then senior open, which is college students. So I've always had a care for children and just working with children and just keeping them off the streets, honestly.
Why would you like this position?
I would like this position because of putting a juvenile putting a juvenile on probation is helping them because, well,
Excuse me, I worded the question wrong. That is a mistake on my behalf. Correct question. Why do you want this position?
I want this position because I feel like I can be a great asset to juveniles. I have various experiences with children and just helping out poverty and getting people off the street. And I feel like if you stop the violence while they're young, then once they become an adult, it would be okay. So while they're juveniles, they have a open mind, so they're not stuck in their ways. Whereas an adult, they already know what they want to do. They already have like, okay, this is what I want to be. I'm a criminal, so there's no way of stopping it. As a juvenile, they really don't know, so they're just going along with the flow. So me being in a position of being a probation officer, I feel like I could stop or help them and put them into a community where it's positive and they have someone to look up to, and just being with positive people around them. And I feel like that's what helps a lot of juveniles from becoming criminals as an adult, just having that positive figure and just having someone who really cares about them, because that's all juveniles want, is someone to just care about them and be beside them. So I feel like I would be a great asset to this job.
Thank you for that answer. That concludes this interview. Thank you for your time.
And I would thank you for granting me the opportunity of having this interview, and hopefully I hear back from you. Thank you.